All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Be the Fish. The road trip starts now.
There's another one. Oh. Got another one.
We are westbound, making our first stop in the morning. We're here at a Love's, and we got the trailer with the kayak all ready to rock, though we're not going to be using it much on this road trip. We're bringing it simply for a couple days of fishing, but you see behind us we got trailer and everything ready to rock. Stopped to grab some breakfast because we have a very special trip that we are headed to right now, and that is we are going to Minnesota. We are going up to the Brainerd area. There's a bunch of lakes, as you guys know, in the Minnesota area for bass fishing, and we are headed up with the Humminbird and Minn Kota crew to go do some filming. We're gonna see some buddies, our pal Ty Berger, Sam Sobey, a whole list of guys that we love talking bassing with and finally get to go bassing with. So you're gonna see a lot of content from the boat, from the kayak. We're gonna be in a new kayak this week, you guys will see some content coming out on especially social media and the YouTube channel. In this new kayak, we're bringing the Hobie simply to fish tomorrow. We're bringing the Hobie simply to fish a couple days before we get up there and head out with those guys. So I am really looking forward to this deal. This is gonna be a lot of fun. We're basically going and gonna be exploring a bunch of Minnesota lakes, bringing our one Explorer unit to go and just do the full gamut, explore these places and go catch a freaking pile of bass. That's the plan anyway. I'm excited to go get up there. We're gonna go find some random freaking lake on the map and go bassing tomorrow, which you guys will see in this video. But for now, the road trip begins. Come along. All right, guys, good morning. We completed our 13.5-hour drive yesterday. We were staying at a hotel last night, and we are now completing our drive, or getting ready to complete our drive. And that is, we are in St. Paul, Minnesota. We got 2 hours left to get to where we want to get to because we're actually about to go fishing. So 2 hours left. We're gonna grab some waters from the gas station, and then we're gonna be back on the road real fast and hopefully going bassing. Hopefully this rain and everything here holds off, but it's gonna be a little windy today. But the nice part is Minnesota, a billion lakes, and there's a bunch of small ones where we can get out of it. So hopefully we'll go do that and go bring a few rods out and hopefully go catch some bass. So we got a nice 7-8 hours of sleep last night. I feel good. Just need some water. Back on the road. All right, guys, we have officially made it to Minnesota. We've been in Minnesota, but a lake in Minnesota. And just like every first trip when you go anywhere, it's gonna take us a second to get the kayak all situated and rigged out. They're ready to go. And then everything after that usually is smooth sailing, but we gotta get the cover off, get a couple rods out, get our Amped Outdoors batteries, slap on our Humminbird Explorer unit. So I got a feeling, because we went right down to the water and the bluegill are spawning, that's a sign of a good time. And so I think what we're gonna be doing, hopefully doing, is a mix of some shallow frogging, flipping, then hopefully using our Explorer unit to go graft some of these grass edges out here, find some bluegill beds, drag a worm, things like that, because one of my favorite bites in the summertime, well, post-spawn I should say, is the bluegill spawn. And fishing bluegill beds offshore, dragging a worm is freaking fun. So we're gonna go look for that. We're gonna do a couple things, but mostly we're gonna go have some fun. Right now everything's kind of a mess, so we're gonna try to get all the rods out, get our batteries out, get things rigged up, but shouldn't take us more than 10 minutes. We'll be backing this trailer down, hopefully going to catch our first Minnesota bass of 2025.
And hopefully we'll be using the heck out of these bad boys. But first, Minnesota Lake from the Yak starts now.
Well, good luck out there.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
I've never heard of. I guess I haven't heard a lot of people fishing, but it seems like there's a lot. I caught a lot of little baby bass here just now. So
Nice. Try to slip out of here and not disturb your stuff.
just fine. Frog isn't exactly fun.
Let's go up here. Definitely a Sightmaster Plus day, that's for sure. Got the Explorer looking for us. Love to get on some offshore bluegill bed stuff today. Let's see what we got. Got a nice little saddle up here. Cool little looking lake. Let's go see what we can find. Might as well just start here, right? Not a big lake. Might as well start here. It's a nice wind for a little spook bite. Got the perfect conditions for it. But if they're gonna eat the frog, we gotta at least try, right? This many pads there's gonna be some bass and pads. Especially with the bluegill being up there like that. So got a little wind, overcast, I got a loon over here. So maybe there's some bait. I saw bluegills and a gentleman was catching some some bluegill from the dock. Now comes the time where I throw a massive amount of different baits to go see what the heck's going on. Let the wind take us here and go drift up to this point, and there's a saddle that goes across the lake. So we'll go on the edge of these pads and throw a spook. So yeah, when you know you got a good buzzbait, the wind just takes it. Oh man, should have known. Should have known. Should have freaking known. First one's a snot rocket. If I were a bass. Oh, here we go. Right there. Won't be another pike. I think it's a pike. Yep, another pike. Oh. Snot rockets 2, bass 0. Random reeds out here, some reeds out there. See, this right here I think is pretty fun. Just going and discovering a place, trying to explore it, see what it has to offer. Especially some of these smaller lakes like this too, like from the kayak, that are just much easier to break down faster than, say, some of our giant finger lakes back in New York. We're just gonna go motor along, I think, for a little while and just see if can we find any bluegill beds, find the deep grass line, things like that. See if we can't throw like a worm, a drop shot. Because if all it is pike up and up shallow, then I don't really want any of that business. No offense to my pike people, but it's just not my mojo. So we're gonna go put the side image into work here. See what we can't find. We got 68-degree water temp. So they're done spawning, that's for dang sure. Hopefully in some full-blown post-spawn patterns, might do some dock flipping. Just kind of see what things we can break into here. I like the stuff. Instinctual. Just go find. Oh, there's a deer bedded down back there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right up in there. There's no way you can see it, but I can see her bedded down. We'll leave her alone. That was a big doe. Sitting there looking at me. But we'll go try to find some isolated grass clumps, things like that. And we're gonna go with the flow. See what we can find. Had some bait just pop up near us. Come along. Little pinch. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Loon. Hello there, guy. How are you? I ain't bothering you. You do your thing. I'll be here. Moseying past you. That's not a bass. It is bass. I have found one. They do exist. Jesus Christmas, dude. Alright, chill out. Oh my god. They're busting. They busting. Why is it? That's a good hook. It's doing that. They're busting. Thank you, bud. Thank you, thank you. First Minnesota bass. But I want the one that just blew up. So it looks like there might be some current. The grass is laid over. Going this way. Oh. You are tiny. That is hilarious. Tiny bass scare me though. Especially with treble hooks. Didn't mean to get you in the back, but thank you, bud. So you see on Lake Master here, there's an island. We'll zoom in, there's an island, and it's basically a little pinch that comes through, a little funnel form, and that's what we're sitting in right now. Jesus! What the hell? Alright, well, I'm getting away from that. What the hell was that crap? I felt that crap, dude. Freaking ears are ringing now. God. Whew. Freaking ears are ringing. Welcome to Minnesota. There's some bluegill beds right here. There's fish in them too. You guys can see that. Counts the moon. Looks like some bass off of it too. There we go. What'd I say? Bluegill beds? Oh! What the heck? My hook didn't even come out of the worm. That was a good bass. That was like a 3-pounder. Take that. Got another one. Also feels, that's a decent one. Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to swing you over there. There we go. Sweet. Thank you, bud. Bluegill bed. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? Sometimes you gotta go past the bluegill beds. They'll eat it in the bluegill beds, but... And sometimes too, when the bluegills leave, the bass will move in and take over the bed. They'll just sit in it as like its cover. Another little feller. Little guy. Throw the jig. See if they'll eat the jig. The old jig. Maybe a Topwater. Maybe throw a spook. Oh. Some grass out there. I have to get back on side imaging and go refine them. This is the nice part about having like Humminbird Mega 360. You can see everything on the ground in front of you and know where to cast, like direction wise. That way. A little better. Running at me. Yeah, a little better. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, best one so far. Little tubby. Thank you, bud. Just had to get it out there. Oh my god. We'll throw the Dropshot back out there and eat it. I'm sure it'll work just fine, but I need to have both appendages on my jig trailer anyway. Try a swim jig. You swim that and see if they'll eat it. Yep, they will. Bigger one. Yes. There we go. Had to throw him something different. First 2-pounder. Thank you, buddy. Alright, well, I'd rather do that than throw the drop shot. Drop shot's just such a killer for numbers, especially around grass and this stuff. Numbers, and you can catch big ones on it. But like right here, when you're fishing these offshore bluegill beds, the things I would be throwing 100% would be a chatterbait, a drop shot, a Nico rig, crankbait, jig, a big worm.
There's another one.
Not a decent one. Maybe they don't want the worm. Yeah, this is the bite I like. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Swimming a jig on braid. Yeah, those kind of bigger power fishing stuff. Mix in between that, see what they want. Like that. Yes. Thank you, buddy. That was fun. Thank you, bub. I love the color they have to them. So we're throwing here. We got, just so happens I'm actually throwing 2 Trica rods. We got a Trica 6X Shimano. You guys have seen my swim jig video that I recently posted. Same exact setup, 40-pound braids, CR Smackdown SLX, 7.2-to-1. I think this is an Outcast jig, Outcast swim jig, Rage Bug on the back, and we're just creeping it. Just reeling it like a little swim bait, basically. They are coming on glued on it. Dunk. There we go, there's another one. There's gotta be so many bass down there, dude. Thank you, buddy. There's gotta be so many. Yeah, that dumbbell setup would be nice right now. Yeah. That's a better one. That's the best one of the day so far, maybe? Heck yeah. How can you not have fun with that? Ready to see that bluegill bed on side imaging? Just go wax them. Let's go wax them. Let's try crawling it on the bottom, just hopping it and see what happens. Who needs fluorocarbon?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's just silly. Oh, that's amazing. As always, guys, I'll have everything linked down below. If you need it. Thank you, bud. I don't know. Will they eat it like this? Need a new trailer. Got a little day bag right here. I think this is the best I got. I don't think I brought any rage bugs with me, but I don't think it matters that much. We're gonna go. These little evolution bags make for nice little day bags. I just take out what I need for the day, put them back in their bigger bags, and then just use that one for the day. Pick out what I need. All right. So, in finding stuff like this, basically what I do is you see these contours right here. You can see how there's that drop right there to deeper water. I'll basically ride this one. Although you can see, we just found some more. It's probably the other ones we caught. There's a whole bunch of them right here. Some more bluegill beds. So we'll waypoint these, but I do that, or then I follow like a deep grass line or an inside grass line, because they will be on both. So I just kind of follow those stuff, and then typically that's where you're going to find a lot of bluegill spawning, and that's where you can kind of make hay like we just did on that bluegill bed. The cool part is too, is you can go catch them like we just did, and then you can come, let it reset for an hour or so, if not maybe a little bit more. Obviously the longer you wait, the better it's probably going to be, but then you can come back and catch them again. And typically there's going to be some new fish that move into that place. This is pretty choked out right here. Probably find some on the edge of this stuff. All right, guys. Well, first lake down, we are going to go back to the truck here, which trucks are here. Slap it on the trailer, I think. Put our motor up, strap her down. Obviously put the rods away, but go find another lake to go put into. Go keep looking for some bluegill beds. Does not seem like there's much bass shallow, at least on this lake. We're definitely gonna give it some time, but we'll go slap her on the trailer and get rolling. This is fun. All right, we're gonna go right down the road, go put into a different lake, back on the water. All righty, let's go get out of the wind. All right, guys. Lake number 2, it's on a whole chain. No idea if you can hear me or not. We're on the windy side of the lake, if you couldn't tell. We're gonna go run across, there's a little chain where it looks like you can get out of it. It looks kind of froggy. But worst case, we're gonna keep looking for these bluegill beds. Water here is 66, so a couple degrees colder, but should be, I would think, the same exact thing. But I've been told that these lakes can all just be so different. This is cool though. I like how close all this stuff is, and you can just kind of pop over, hit different ones. And that's what we're gonna do here. It's like a little bit cleaner water too. We're just gonna go explore. Brought the rain jacket just in case, but as long as it doesn't say any lightning, nah, I don't really mind. 60 degrees-ish right now, so it is kind of chilly. We're in the hoodie, but the rest of the week should be mid-80s and sun. I don't know about wind, but I'm excited to keep exploring this place, so go see if we can't get any more fish before we have to go to, we got a room tonight, get some editing done, probably fish for a few more hours, and and then go grab some food, get some stuff done. And tomorrow basically we're gonna make a video almost every day of this trip. So I'm looking forward to that part. Hopefully you guys are liking the videos. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this. Hopefully this is not the last time I'm talking to you guys. Hopefully the next time is, you know, we're catching some fish before we have to get out of here. Water's already up to 67. I think where we're going, it's probably gonna be warmer than that. But if you are liking it so far, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you think the big one's gonna be for the rest of the day, if you haven't commented already, or just comment again. A nice little grass patch out here in the middle of nowhere. Those are always nice to see. Yes. Oh boy, slurped it. Slurpty. Thank you, Bubba. Twist my arm. Get another one to go. Like, this is like the absolute perfect spook conditions right here. This is it. This is exactly what you want. Overcast, a little bit of ripple. That is like, especially when you're gonna be walking like a bone spook, this is the sauce. This is what you want right here. Oh, I had a bass on. I'm sitting there reeling my jig back. I'm like, huh, feels odd. Thank you, bud. That was a soft freaking bite. Yes. This is what I like here. 3 fish, 3 different baits. And he has it perfect. Not a big one, but I'll take a frog eater any day of the week. Dang, you got it good, dude. Thank you, bub. Get out of there. Get out of there. That was fun. Okay. Well, guys, another day fishing and trying to run away from a storm that's not on the radar. This is my life. Might as well be a storm chaser at this point. He's a storm chaser that kayak fishes. About it. Well, on the bright side, I guess these lakes are small, so that helps. Could be 4 miles offshore on Erie or something. I am pretty much soaked all the way through on the top. Been using my rain jacket for pants. I'm sitting there looking at my bibs and I'm like, looking at the forecast, it says 15% coverage with light rain. That was not light rain. Should have brought the bibs. When in doubt, bring the bibs. Well, guys,
hopefully you enjoyed day one in Minnesota doing some bassing. We got a lot more coming from the Minnesota trip, but essentially got rained out and went to the hotel and honestly just got all my stuff dry, things charged, did some editing. But stay tuned because the next couple of videos are all gonna be from the great state of Minnesota, doing some bassing. We got some special guests coming to the channel as well. But if you did like it, please like, subscribe. We are almost to 10,000 freaking subscribers. I appreciate the heck out of all you guys. We got some heaters coming. Thanks for watching. We'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.